Star Trek Nyota Uhura, Nichelle Nichols, biography.
Strong interference on subspace, Captain. The planet must be a natural radiant.
She was one of the first black women to be featured on American television as a communication officer, Lieutenant Nyota Uhura, in the original Star Trek series 1966-69. She was also involved in the U.S.'s first small-screen kiss between a black woman and a white man, Uhura, and Captain Kirk in 1968. As the black communications officer of the starship USS Enterprise, Nichelle Nichols found herself cast in the United States not only as Uhura but also as a role model for a generation of African American women. The black Oscar-winning film star Whoopi Goldberg hailed her as a life-enhancing social colossus. Her steamy encounter with Captain Kirk, in the episode Plato's Stepchildren, was initially shown in America in November 1968. While there had been television depictions of whites and Asians kissing, this was the first white-on-black interracial kiss. Shatner recalled NBC insisting that the couple's lips never touched, but Nichelle Nichols, in her autobiography Beyond Uhura, insisted that the kiss was real. Star Trek's creator, Gene Roddenberry, championed sexual and racial equality and presented a hopeful vision of the future in the series. "The promise of that imaginary universe was real to me," wrote Nichols in her 1994 autobiography, Beyond Uhura, Star Trek and Other Memories. "I am still very proud of Uhura. Proud of who she was and what she represented, not only in her time but in ours." Grace Dell Nichols was born on December 28, 1932 in Robbins, Illinois, where her father was the town mayor and chief magistrate. When she was 16, she wrote a ballet for a musical suite by Duke Ellington, with whom she would later tour as a jazz singer. She studied in Chicago, Los Angeles, and New York, where she sang at the famous Blue Note and Playboy clubs. As Nichelle Nichols, she toured North America, Canada, and Europe, singing with the Ellington and Lionel Hampton bands, and appeared in a West Coast production of the musical The Roar of the Grease-Paint, The Smell of the Crowd. She joined Star Trek in 1966, the name of her character Uhura being a variant of Uhuru, the Swahili word for freedom. But she soon wearied of being marginalized by television executives, and when she discovered that her fan mail was being withheld, she considered leaving the show at the end of the first season. But a chance meeting with Dr. Martin Luther King changed her mind, pointing out that he reached out to me and said, "Yes, Ms. Nichols, I am your greatest fan." He noted that Star Trek was the only show that he and his wife Coretta would allow their 3 little children to stay up and watch. She not only stayed with the series but appeared in 6 Star Trek films and provided the voice for Lieutenant Uhura on the Star Trek animated series in 1974-75. Nichols appeared in animated form as one of Al Gore's vice presidential action rangers in the Anthology of Interest I episode of Futurama, and she provided the voice of her head in a glass jar in the episode Where No Fan Has Gone Before. She voiced the recurring role of Elisa Mazza's mother Diane Mazza in the animated series Gargoyles and played Thoth Capera in an episode of Batman, the animated series. In 2004, she provided the voice for herself in The Simpsons episode Simple Simpson. In the comedy film Snow Dogs, 2002, Nichols appeared as the mother of the male lead, played by Cuba Gooding Jr. in 2006. She appeared as the title character in the film Lady Magdalene, the madam of a legal Nevada brothel in Tax. She was twice nominated for the Chicago Theatrical Sarah Siddons Award for Best Actress. The first nomination was for her portrayal of Hazel Sharp in Kicks and Company. The second was for her performance in The Blacks. In late 2015, Nichols flew aboard NASA's Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy, SOFIA, Boeing 747 SP, which analyzed the atmospheres of Mars and Saturn on an 8-hour, high-altitude mission. Along with the other cast members from the original Star Trek series, she attended the christening of the first space shuttle, Enterprise, at the North American Rockwell Assembly Facility in Palmdale, California. On July 14, 2010, she toured the Space Shuttle simulator and mission control at the Johnson Space Center. Who became the first American woman in space? Nichelle Nichols' first marriage in 1951, to Foster Johnson, a dancer, ended in divorce, as did her second to Duke Mondi, a songwriter and music arranger. Nichelle Nichols, born December 28, 1932, died July 30, 2022.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next biography. Please subscribe my YouTube channel.